Welcome to Happily Ever Banter, a Mills House media production with your hosts, Uncle Dale and Kiki. Real talk, real laughs, and a little bit of chaos as this duo dives into life, love, and everything in between. It's unfiltered, it's unpredictable, it's Happily Ever Banter.
You ready, Kiki?
I'm ready.
You weren't.
Now I am.
Welcome to episode 129 of Happily Ever Banter podcast, sponsored by KT Wellness for Essentials Health and Buildscapes.
That's right. Good job, babe.
Hey, I know. I feel like I've been doing this for a while now.
Mm-hmm. We have.
So 129, man.
Yep. It's awesome.
You got hair in your face.
What? I know, because I wasn't ready.
That's the story of my life. All right. You'll bear with us while Kiki
Okay.
late to the party.
All
right. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just I guess you can say like a what do you call it? I can't say that word. A jury and rainy week. I can't say
jury?
that. Yeah.
You said jury. That's
no, I mean jury. I can't say that word.
Jury.
Drury. I know jury. I can't say that.
Why try to say it?
I know. But yeah, it's been a funky week so far in Texas with all this
Bunch of rain.
And it makes you just don't even want to get out the house. But you got to get out the house, and then I got to get out the house because I'm not going to just be cooped up in the house either, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
I had to still get out and get to CrossFit, and then I had a dentist appointment. Thank goodness I got good news because 6 months ago I should have taken care of it, but I didn't. But I had two little tiny, they call it like hairline fractures because I grind my teeth. And I have a night guard, but I don't always wear it. It's such a pain in the butt just to pop that thing. I don't know why. I don't know why.
It's a mouth guard. I mean, it's just.
I know, but it's like we don't just pop in bed. You know, I know I clean. I should just put it there. Then I'm ready. I should put it in my mouth. But thank goodness when I went, it didn't get worse. But they were like, we got to get this taken care of because you do not want to do root canals. I'm like, no, heck no. So in 2 weeks I go and get. They're called like inlays, porcelain inlays.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why I got to get done. They say it's going to take about 2 hours. So that's what's going on this week with me.
Yeah, quick little recap. What did we do this past week?
We had basketball from Thursday to Sunday.
Oh yeah, Bronson had a big basketball tournament.
Lots of driving back and forth, an hour and a half there and back. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Cypress and Tomball, which we're down League City, so that's like
a
haul. Other side of the world from us. It feels like. But yeah, we had a basketball tournament for Braun. Kinsey had a volleyball tournament Sunday Beach. So other than that, it's pretty.
It wasn't. I wouldn't say chill because we were busy on the road.
I know, but we didn't really do anything in the evening times.
No, we didn't because I mean, the few times we got back late.
Yeah, I know.
And we started a new show, which we already finished the series. What was it called? I Will Find You.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
our friends were telling us
they
to watch
got a show on Netflix called I Will Find You. So there's this author, I can't remember his name, but he's an author, and these are series based on some books he wrote. So this is called I Will Find You. A friend of ours from the gym told us about it. We finally watched it, and dude, it is like
wild.
It is wild. It's twisted. It's just a limited series. It's like 8 episodes.
It's like intense to where you just want to keep watching, but then it's like, Dale's like, all right, we'll watch 1 or 2. And it's like,
it's like midnight and I got to get up early. So it's like,
we couldn't leave, but we couldn't just stop it. We had 2 episodes left and we're like, we had
3. We watched 3 the
night. Oh, we did. We watched 3.
Yeah. So, So if you haven't watched I Will Find You, go check it out. It's twisted. It's based off the book I Will Find You. It's just about a guy that gets framed for murdering his son.
Mm-hmm.
And there's he does time in jail, and man, it's just a crazy show. It's one of the better shows I've watched in a long time.
Yeah, and then we started a new one. Was it last night?
So we started looking on Netflix. That author of those books, he has multiple shows out.
Mm-hmm.
So they have another one that just came out this year. I do not remember the name of it.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's another thriller, intense.
Yeah, no,
it gets you hooked after the first episode. I can't remember what it is.
The author is called Harlan Coben.
Oh, Harlan Coben.
So we watched. This is Missing You. I think that's the one we started watching.
Okay.
Or Don't Let Go. I don't know. He's got a ton of books on Amazon.
think
I'm not. I do like to read. I used to read a lot, but I never was big on fiction. But I bet these books are awesome.
They're probably more like detailed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, great show. I Will Find You. If you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. Leave us a comment of how wild and screwed up this show is, and it's just very, very intense. It's one of the better ones since. That's probably one of the better shows I've watched since we watched Blackbird a while back.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
But man, I tell you what, it was like I could if I had time, I would sit home all day and watch that show. I would have watched it
Again?
No, I'm just saying I would have watched it back to back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like we would just finished it in a day.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But yeah, that one's crazy. But the new one we just started watching. This one's wild too. We're already like 2 episodes in as last night, and this one is just as crazy, twisted, and like it's like real life, like drama stuff. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
It's a good show.
it is a good show.
But yeah, like I said, other than that, we didn't do a whole hell of a lot, man. It was kind of
lots of road time.
Yeah, running around. I mean, it's all if you're a parent out there with kids, you understand. It's just never stop. Like I said, Kinsey had volleyball that morning early. They had to be there. Had to be there for 7. First game started at 7:30. And I was there sweating till about 11. Crystal stayed home, slept. I left there early, come meet her so we could drive to Cyprus for Bronson's basketball tournament.
So at least the times that we played through basketball those 4 days, we didn't have early games, so they were like later games, which made it nice,
Yeah, it's just
being there
but
5 a.m.
Your whole day is
but your whole day is shot though. But that's okay, I mean,
like Friday night, y'all didn't get home to like 9:30.
Yeah, so I mean, we're actually coming to an end. We are,
That's it.
Yeah, that's it because we get a little bit of break. Because
they got one more tournament next weekend.
Yeah, and then because school starts.
Yeah. So I don't know if we talked about this yet. So the church we go to, City Mark, who Matt and Kate Jones have been on the podcast. Well, they have a real big youth, like their youth ministry is huge there, and so they have their first instead of like a camp. They're doing a camp at the church, and then they're calling it youth conference. And so Blake Stanley, who's another pastor from the church, friend of ours, he approached us and wanted us to so they break up. There's like 500 kids going to be there. They break up the teams into like from 6th to 12th graders to 4 groups, 4 tribes. And they have these like tribal wars and all these things they do at this event, along with like praise and worship, and they do like small group stuff. They have this guy that's coming in, one of the biggest motivation speakers for youth coming in.
Yep.
They got these certain music people coming in. It's a big deal. Well, they invited us to be leaders of a tribe. So
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Me and Crystal are going to be a tribe leader for one of the teams.
And we're competitive, so
yeah. So that starts next week. So it starts next Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Oh, next Wednesday.
So in a couple episodes from now, we'll give a full recap of that. That will be a great one to come. That might be a good one. We bring maybe Matt and Blake on and talk about.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That was a really it's exciting because we got the itinerary today, and it's like it's jam packed,
full of activities, full of fun,
full of stuff to do. So we're excited to be a part of that. And
I had to go find my first one-piece bathing suit because I still wear bikinis, but being that I'm helping out, you have to be.
Yeah, we're going. Well, one of the days we're going. Like
one of the days,
middle of the day, they're taking everybody on a trip to Schlitterbahn, the water park.
Yeah, so and I was actually I was texting Dale. I was texting my sisters. Y'all wish me luck. I'm going to find a one piece. I've never tried on a one piece before in my life, and I actually went to go try. I tried on like a handful of them, and I was like, "Dang, these are actually freaking comfortable," and they actually looked cute on.
They're good.
They look good, but I was like, I mean, it was so funny because I was like, I missed I got them at Target. Target had a lot of good bathing suits, which they always put on sale, you know, and like I'm still a two-piece girl, but I was like, you know what? I saw two of them I like, but I was like, I don't need two because I really don't wear one pieces, but I was like, you can always have one for a backup.
No, you don't need
I know
2
exactly.
of
Yeah.
them.
Two of them, but I decided on one and it looks good.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're excited about that. So tomorrow night is, so Wednesday night is their youth night at
Mhm.
church. So we're going tomorrow night to like kind of get inundated with everything, and they're gonna get us involved.
Yeah.
And you know, I've always loved like kids and like interacting with kids, and I feel like I'm pretty up to date with like the current stuff. So I feel like that's how I relate to kids a lot. Plus, I treat them like normal people, like normal. I don't treat them like kids, you know.
Yeah.
And so I've always been curious about like trying to do something for the church, like serving or something like that.
Mhm.
And I feel like this would be the best use of what I could do. So this is a good way to like
Mhm.
ease our way into it. I say ease our way into it, it's gonna be a lot, but like get into it and see what this is like to
Mhm.
where hopefully this might be something they're a calling, like to get plugged in
Yeah.
with the church and do stuff with the kids and kind of serve that way, which
Mhm.
sounds like a lot of fun. So
Yeah. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
yeah, I'm excited. Let's make sure Crystal don't cuss at the church event.
Dale, I can hold back. Trust me.
Okay, I'm
I'm gonna have
just
God on my side in my inside. I'm gonna
well,
have some
I
good
know.
Holy Spirit. Okay. I want to have them demons, devils in me saying,
I hope so. We don't need our our team members coming in saying Miss Kiki is cussing.
Hey, if there's going to be like some kind of speech or whatever, I'm handing the baton to you, the mic.
No, I'm going to tell everybody that Crystal's going to say opening prayer.
No, you don't.
You better be ready.
Don't even do that. It's not going to be like that. It's just being in charge of a team and like, amping everybody
We
up.
don't know what
Getting
it's going to be like.
pumped.
Like she's nervous now.
No, I'm not.
But yeah, like so pretty much the way Blake said, we're like the team mascots pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to do this. City Mark Church. This is their youth conference. So we got Bronson and one of his buddies are we signed them up, so they're going with us. So like, so I wanted Bronson to get involved and see this because I know they're big. Their youth, their Wednesday night youth class like groups.
Yeah, and I tried to get Kinsey girl, but she's too cool. I hate to say too cool, but because
Yeah, I mean, she would want to if she had her friends doing it, she would
that's
do
I
it.
asked. I told her I was like, bring your friends.
Yeah, I know.
Just let
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. Bronson will have a good time.
Yeah.
Especially the stuff I've seen that they do with
Mhm.
these tribe wars they're called, these games they do.
Yeah.
I think Bronson's just be right up his alley. So
Mhm.
he's more go with the flow. He's not worried or scared to talk or do stuff. He'll probably know a lot of people there.
Yeah. I think they actually both would.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. So should be cool. I'm excited to get once we get done with this to really talk about it and really talk about our experience and how
Mhm.
this went. Should be a fun time.
Yep, that's right. I'm excited.
But I'm trying to think what else. We're going to Lake Charles this weekend. We originally had a basketball tournament for Bronson in our hometown,
Mhm.
and then it got canceled. So, a friend of ours, Jamie, they got us 2 free rooms, 2 nights free at the Horseshoe, the casino in Lake Charles. I mean, in Westlake, my hometown. So we decided, man, we're just gonna stick to going, and
Just go
then
see friends.
yeah, we got dinner planned Friday night with some friends. Saturday we'll have some things to do. Saturday evening we got plans with my friends Jacob and Sam and their kids, so we can see their girls. And then Sunday figure out something else. But like it's just gonna be good to get back home, eat some restaurants that we
like to eat
that we
at.
love to eat. We're doing Friday night Casa Manana. If you ever been to
Mhm.
Lake Charles, Louisiana, I recommend you stopping at Casa Manana. I was a waiter there for 5 years. It's like our go-to every time we go back home.
It is. I mean, it tastes like home.
Best margaritas.
Best margaritas.
This place was open in 1976, so like we went there our whole childhood. Like
Yes.
I remember eating cheese puffs there when I was a kid. Like
Mhm.
that was like a go-to. And everybody's like when I wait tables there, like man, everybody came in through Casa Manana.
Mhm.
And obviously there's been big growth in that area, so there's tons of other restaurants. People still like, why y'all eat Casa? I'm like, dude, I just love it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because it's like we're only in town. We only go in town maybe once a year, and it's like
Yeah.
that's our stop.
We got to go there, and
gotta
we'll
go to
make sure we
Tony's.
got to make sure to eat Tony's. Maybe we can do Tony's Saturday night with Jacob and Sam.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there's just it's just that's what I miss about back home. Some of the food, obviously seeing our friends. So we're gonna be doing that. Been hanging out and
Yeah, because whenever you come here, it's like, we're not from here, but we've been here 10 years. So it's like, the common local spots around here is like Mr. Sombreros,
yeah,
La Brisa,
yep.
that's like the common little areas when you think about, I don't know, just being around here.
I mean, over here we got so much selection.
Yeah.
You could go eat somewhere different every night of the week.
I know. And I know.
For months.
Yeah, I know. Next time we want a burger or whatever, we need to go do that other place in Bay Cliff.
Oh, yeah, no forks.
No forks.
Yeah.
I always forget about that. My man, gotta go try that. Everybody says how good it is.
So something popped up this week. They had this study came out, and I saw it. I was like, we gotta talk about this.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've seen this yet, Crystal.
Probably not.
It was the top 10. Hold on. Where is it at? I got this saved somewhere. Hold on. Keep talking while I look this up.
Keep talking. Oh, keep talking. I don't know.
Don't do that.
What? I mean, you put me on the spot, dude. Like, it's hard to talk to yourself.
All right. So they had a thing, CNBC, go figure.
What?
On CNBC.
Oh, CNBC.
Top 10 worst states.
Oh, and we were one of them, right?
Top 10. Okay. So CNBC revealed America's 10 worst states to live in for 2026, ranking states based on quality of life factors such as healthcare, crime, worker protection, civil rights, air quality, and more. Air quality, I can get it. We're full of plants.
Yeah, full of plants.
But what do you think's number one?
Out of the United States?
Yep.
Chicago.
No, you'll be surprised. It's all red states on here. Tennessee is number one.
Tennessee's number one?
That'd be somewhere I'd want to live.
Me too. I would love to live in Tennessee.
Yeah. So Tennessee's number one.
Dang, what's like the middle one?
Number two is Texas.
Texas?
But one thing a lot of these have in common, these are all, like, this is not a political podcast, but they're all like red states. And this was a CNBC deal, so it kind of makes sense. Number three was Arkansas. I love Texas, by the way. Texas has been a great. So it's crazy if you think about it. So the number one and number two, the biggest thing they have in common during COVID and during all that stuff, the two states that had the most people move to them out of those other states were Tennessee and Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just think like Joe Rogan, but I'm just saying, just popular
It's so
people.
weird
But there's
how,
a ton of people flooded Texas and Tennessee.
Yeah, it's so funny that there's so many people, like a lot of like bloggers, not necessarily like actresses, but just like more like famous people, like they all want to be in Nashville.
Yeah, because Nashville's there's full of celebrities and like it's happening there.
Yeah.
I love like Nashville is one of the coolest cities.
Yeah, it was
I've
pretty.
ever
Even
been
like
to.
the small little town Franklin that we went to. I think that's where a lot of them live. When
Country
we
singer
drive,
stuff, yeah.
country singers. And I saw Brittany Aldean. They must be building again.
Really?
Yeah,
So number three. Okay, I'm not worried about Brittany Aldean.
Okay, I'm just saying they're building again.
Number three is Arkansas.
Okay.
4 is Oklahoma. 5 is Alabama. 6 is Missouri. 7 is Utah. Georgia's 8. Our home state's number 9, Louisiana.
Louisiana made it in.
So 2 of the worst states to live in, we've lived in both. And number 10 is Indiana. But yeah, I think it's just crazy. Like
I was gonna say
I don't know who these people like
how they get their information from.
I don't know who they polled for this.
Yeah, exactly.
But healthcare, Texas has probably got MD Anderson. I mean, they got some of the best healthcare. I mean, people come to Houston for healthcare.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know about that. Quality of life factors. I feel like there's a lot happening in Texas between oil and gas, medical industry. There's a lot of money to be made here.
Mm-hmm.
Crime. I mean, that's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Obviously, got a lot of crime in Houston. Worker protections. I don't know. Civil rights. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy that number 2 is our state, and I love Texas. Like I don't see myself ever moving out of Texas. I even said if I ever leave Texas, I would go to
the hill country.
I would go to Tennessee.
Oh, you go to Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe they got something going on between that. Like maybe that's correlation to that. They are a good spots to live. Maybe they made this thing to divert people from moving there or something.
Maybe so. Never know.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting that Texas and Louisiana are both on there. And then Nashville, like some of these states, Arkansas, I could get Arkansas. Yeah, nobody likes that place. Bama, I mean, like I said, they got the Gulf Shores. They got a lot of stuff in Alabama. I mean, Alabama's nice. It's a pretty state.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got nobody likes Bama college football, but other than that, go Tigers. And then most of them are all SEC schools too. So you got Tennessee in SEC, Texas USC in the SEC, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Bama, Missouri, Georgia, and Louisiana. So 8 of the 10 are all big SEC college football. So
I'm glad you know that information.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting that came up. So if you're listening, comment from what state you're listening from.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Let us know if your state made it and what you think about the list. If you're in agreement with that.
Yeah.
I thought that was crazy, but it's all southern states. Everybody hates the South, so
I'll tell you what, but a lot of us have like hospitality.
Yeah, we only know because this is where we have no other nothing else to base off of because we've always lived in the South.
Here, yeah.
We live in the Bible Belt. Like I said, I think people are friendlier here.
Yeah.
We got great food.
Mm-hmm.
Texas has got some great food. Louisiana does as well.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it was kind of crazy to see that list came out.
Yeah.
Obviously, seeing who posted it, it makes a little sense. But I don't know who's voting on this. What do you got? I know you had some stuff written down.
Oh, I just, I'm always trying to like find some little games or something to play. A little bit of Chat GPT helps me.
That's her friend.
That's my friend. I always just looked up some like marriage Mythbusters.
Okay.
They gave a bunch of, but I can just like call out some, just start some conversation. All right. Myth number 1. So it says happy couples never fight, and then it says busted. Did I read the bust?
Yeah, let's talk about it first.
Okay, yeah. Happy couples never fight.
I mean, I think you're gonna have
nobody's perfect
disagreements, and you're gonna have like maybe not physical fights, but like you're gonna have spats, you're gonna have disagreements, you're gonna have arguments.
Example.
I think that's part of a healthy relationship, honestly. Especially when you watch those movies or you hear girls like, "Oh, that guy's too nice. We never fought." I forgot what movie had that. She didn't like this guy because they never fought. I forgot what show that was, but I think you don't want to be with a yes man or a yes woman. That's like you need to challenge each other. Obviously, things are going to happen, and you're going to get pissed off, and fights are going to happen. So I get it.
I mean, the worst thing is like picking out a place to eat. Hey kids, what y'all want? I don't know.
Yeah, but that's not like a fight.
I know it's not a fight, but then you're driving around. It's like, why are we driving around if we can't decide where we want to go eat? We're like, first of all, Kenzie only eats chicken. So no matter where we go, she's eating chicken. Bronson's more like to where like he's more flexible. Like he'll
try stuff.
He could try stuff,
So what's the busted?
The busted says healthy couples disagree. It's how you argue and repair afterwards that matters.
That's true. Like I said, you can have disagreements. That's what, you're going to have conflicts, but you got to be able to come to resolutions, and like you should get better from that and try to, get fighting over the same thing all the time is probably not good.
Yeah.
But you're going to have fights. I think, like I said, we and Crystal been together 25 years. We've had our fair share of disagreements and fights. And I think that's normal. I don't think that's the bad thing is we'll have fights like that in front of a bunch of people. We don't even care.
We don't care.
I know.
Not that crazy,
yeah, I know.
It's just maybe how like we talk to one another,
No, we've always.
And sometimes Dale doesn't even realize like he'll lash out or like whatever, and he thinks people don't hear, but like I'm very observant.
No, I say I don't care if they hear me.
Yeah, but I do.
Yeah, because you're too worried about what everybody thinks.
Yeah, because It's how you come across is what's terrible.
That happens.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called passion.
All right. Another myth. Marriage should always be 50-50. It's kind of funny when everybody asks that 50-50. I guess it
No,
depends.
they say no, it should be 100-100. You should be given everybody should be given their 100%.
Well, that's not true.
It's not
Okay.
it's not about
Okay.
it's not
Okay.
talking about it's not talking about like chores or whatever. It's like you should be both giving your 100%, not giving half of the I've heard that people saying that.
Yeah, because it says some days it's 80-20, 90-10, or even 100-0. When one person is carrying more, the goal is supporting each other over time, not keeping score. Yeah, we don't keep score, and like it's never 100-0. That's like way off.
Yeah, no, there you gotta you're gonna have all on and off days.
Yeah, on and off days. Off days mean like when you're around your hormones, periods, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're gonna pick up the slack for your loved one, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
I think that's accurate. But like it's not like you go, oh, it's a true 50-50 every day. Like that's unrealistic.
Yeah. This other one is your spouse should know what you need without you saying it.
Why'd you skip 3?
Okay. I mean, I don't have to go in order.
It must be something that's dealing with her.
No. I just didn't read it.
Why not?
Okay. Well, go back to it. Okay. Your spouse should know what you need without you saying it. I mean, it depends on
I don't know if that's accurate. I mean, once you know somebody, you should probably pick up on hints or signs, but it's hard to know what somebody. That's this whole thing, like talk about with like friendships and things like that. People talk about they feel like you may set unrealistic expectations on friends or people or your loved ones, your spouse about wanting them to do something for you, but they don't know that they need to do it for you. So you have this expectation that they should be doing X for you, but you didn't tell them what you need.
Yeah.
And then you're upset that they didn't do this. So that's kind of I don't agree with that one. What does it say?
It says, mind reading isn't a relationship skill. Clear communication is.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So
exactly.
You got it. You do have to verbalize it.
Yeah, because we can't know what's in your mind unless you communicate, right? So
she says that she does not communicate.
I know, so I can see where Kenzie gets it from because it's like if you don't communicate, if you don't like tell us, or like it's a simple thing. It can be just something so simple, like like for example, like she wanted to go to the little dance hall thing, and she's like, we're sitting there eating dinner, and like she's giggling and laughing, like, what, you want to tell us something? She's like, no, and they kind of find we like do spot checks on her phone, and it's like she wanted to go to this dance hall thing, and her friends were like, just ask her,
Yeah, but the Monday before, she wanted to go, and we've been burning so much money with her.
Yeah.
I gave her money. I'm like,
that's true.
She's like, this will be the last time I go. I'm like,
and she always
I was
says
like,
that.
bullshit until next Monday. And so it came to this Monday.
So she probably remembered.
And
yeah.
she knew.
She knew, yeah.
And which is good. That's good that, that's what I told her. Say, you don't have to do all the things all the time. It's okay to take a break. And she wasn't feeling well. So it's best for her to stay home and rest. But yeah, she didn't ask, but I knew exactly. I already knew because I seen her friend post the night before about the dance hall thing again that Monday night. So I was waiting for her to see if she was going to ask.
Okay. It's funny. Another one. If it's meant to be, it shouldn't take work.
No, that's fake. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I don't think that's true either. Because it's just.
I think. Hey, I feel like me and Crystal were for each other, and we're each other's person. But that doesn't mean it comes easy.
Yeah.
You gotta put in the work, and you gotta like fight for what you want, and So I don't think that's true. I think that is true about some things. Maybe a relationship, no, but there's some things like if it comes easy, then I think that's how that's how the universe and how God planned for you. But like, if there's some things that you keep getting these signs, or something's telling you not to do it or something like that, I do think about that stuff like, man, maybe it's just not meant to be.
Yeah. Like what?
I'm just like when we bought our first house, like it was easy. Everything worked how it
Oh,
needed to
yeah.
work, and
Yeah,
it
that's
all
true.
just it all panned
And,
out.
yeah, I guess it's so
Thinking it wouldn't. So I was like, man, this went so easy. I feel like it
it
was
was a
meant
s
to
yeah,
be.
like, yeah, it was a sign, "Okay, we're ready to move. We've always talked about moving, let's do it." Same thing for, like, Kenzie's car, like, we knew that, you know, we're gonna have this you'd been looking for a car, and then we found this first one and, we didn't know what to do. And it's like, this is the first one that we actually looked at. Should we pull the plug? Should we not pull the plug? Then it always is like, it just ended up working out, so it was probably meant to be that we went that day to go look and do the sale.
Yeah,
I think
no,
sometimes, I mean, I know, yeah, we go through like hardships and stuff like that, but I think in the end, it kind of always works out, even though there's like, it's scary sometimes, like the struggle and when things get tight, but it usually just always comes back around in
yeah.
goodness, I guess. Yeah.
You have to text me. Look at it real quick.
Okay. Let me see. Let me see this. I got some little. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's just. Yeah. I'll respond back to this. Just about the picture thing.
Okay,
Okay. Let me. I didn't know one of Kenzie's friends. All right. Let's see.
you're on 5.
Number 5. Going to bed angry is always bad.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah. I mean, not like occasionally it happens. Like I'm like you know.
Usually, she lets me down.
Yeah. Yeah. When I let them down.
No, I think it's a very cliche saying, "Never go to bed angry," blah blah blah. But like I said, there's some times or some things that it happens, so you can't be like, "Oh, let me fix my mood right away. I'm not gonna be angry anymore." Like, you shouldn't harbor that feeling and like make it carry on unless it's something very
Yeah.
detrimental to your relationship or your lack of trust or anything like that. I can get those things, but on the most part, we're good about that. I mean, I don't feel like we
Mm-mm.
do, but
Yeah.
what's it say?
It says sometimes it's healthier to get some sleep and revisit the conversation when you're calmer, as long as you don't ignore the issue indefinitely.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fine.
go. What do you
Okay.
look at me for?
Um, kids make your marriage stronger.
I don't know about that. I think it gives you more purpose maybe in your relationship.
Yeah, like the kid. Yeah,
Like
like
they teach you a different kind of love. Like the love I have for my kids is different than the love I have for Crystal.
yeah.
Uh, but I
Mhm.
can't. You can't say that's true because there's tons of divorces with kids. I mean, so like that's not like a definite like, oh man, our marriage is okay. We're gonna have some kids and gonna fix that problem. Probably not a good
Yeah,
recipe for success.
yeah. I just think like when they're young, it was easier versus they're getting older now to where like they're getting older. Like it's not stressful, but you think of the things that you're doing for them, like, extracurricular activities, them going and doing, giving them those things, giving them
Yeah, I mean, as
the luxury that we didn't have.
I tell guys that are younger than me, like I have a guy who works for me, just had his first kid. I'm like, dude, it's always tough. It's just the it changes. Like it's easy. It's tough now because you're not sleeping much and there's a lot to
Yeah.
do, and you're like making sure this child stays alive. Obviously,
Yeah.
uh, but the stresses of parenting, it's it's pretty flat line. Obviously, there's ups and downs to that.
But it's so weird whenever you have kids and, like, you become a mom and dad. It's weird how, like, I mean, nothing besides, like, I like babysat or whatever, but, like, when it comes to your
We know how
kid,
to
like,
care for a kid, but
I know,
yeah,
yeah, but
it's a different.
it's a different level. Like, you're actually the caretaker of your kid. You're the mom, the dad. But it's
Well,
weird how not saying that it comes natural, but it's weird how like you just know as a parent you have that nurturing instinct. Like you got to feed them, you got to wake up. You can't sleep. Like you got to wake up every 2 3. It's just weird how just comes not
yeah,
nat. You got to
no, I think it's just it's human nature,
yeah. I guess
but
so.
not everybody has that nurturing side.
Yeah.
But it's work. I mean, it's scary, but all you can do is do your best and hope you ain't raising shithead kids. I mean, honestly, that you hoping you raise kids that are going to go on and do good things
Mhm.
that don't get caught up in peer pressure and
Yeah.
drugs and alcohol and all these things, having a kid that has a having a kid that has a kid in high school, like, those things happen, man. They're unfortunate, but like I said, it's not the end of the world. Heck, I have a little brother that him and his now wife, they got pregnant in high school.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And
They're
they're
senior,
still
they're still together.
together,
They got 3
3
kids total.
kids, man. Like I said, it's a cool success story because that's not what you normally see. Uh, so it's cool, but I mean, it's wild. It's wild seeing that because it's like I couldn't imagine having a kid at 17. I mean, we had kids at 27, and I feel like I wasn't
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
10 years, I mean, 17, dude. Like,
Shoo,
there's a lot
man.
you don't know about yourself and that you've
No.
learned, and you're still growing up. And
Yeah.
like I feel like I was still growing up when we had Mackenzie at 27.
Yeah. So
What does it say?
it says people change over time. Healthy couples learn to grow together rather than expecting each other to stay the same.
That was about kids.
Yeah, if your spouse changes oh wait.
I'm about
Oh
to
my
say,
God.
you can't. I don't
Oh my
understand why
God,
I'm
I
letting you
ran
read
there.
this.
Okay. Sorry. Kids make your marriage stronger. Kids can bring joy, but they also add stress, making it even more important to nurture your relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right. That's true. We said that was a good one. Okay. Great marriages don't need date night.
That's false.
That's false.
That's the same way. It goes back to the other question. You gotta date your spouse.
Yeah.
You gotta keep things fresh and show that attention to
Yeah.
especially after you have kids, because one, you want your kids to see that, and a date night doesn't need to be some extravagant thing.
That's what I was about.
It's
Yeah.
just getting out and about,
Yeah. Which
away from the kids. And we were always pretty intentional about having date nights. We had a pretty active social life, even when the kids were younger. We did a lot of stuff with the kids.
Yeah.
But we always made time for us. It was either a trip, occasionally going to do dinner, just doing something, just us two. It just helps you connect and like kind of reset, because the kids do add, especially younger and older, they do add stress.
Yeah. And I feel like now they're getting older, doing their own things. We have a lot of date nights, but we need a date night to where like we used to go in the city, have a date night
I
and
know.
like sleep overnight like
I
that.
know, we need to do
And not me bring fire clothes.
Yeah.
Like that, Like you said, it doesn't have to be anything special, but like we haven't had something like that for a while where we just,
I know. It's been a while.
yeah. Okay, so it says so it says connection doesn't happen by accident. Setting aside intentional time together can make a big difference. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, there's only a couple more. Love is enough.
Love is enough.
Love is enough.
I don't understand. Read me the busted
The
thing.
busted says love is essential, but trust, respect, communication, commitment are just as important.
Okay, yeah.
So
No.
it's just like all of the above.
Yeah, I mean, I could love you, but be having an affair and all this stuff. But just because I love you, don't mean that's where that's getting at. So that makes sense. Yeah, no, like I said, you could love somebody just like people that get divorced and they're like, I still love them. Like that doesn't mean you're still together or you trusted that person or whatever. So yeah, no, I agree with that. I don't think love alone. There's a lot that goes into being monogamous. Is like you got to be open and honest, not deceitful. Not having affairs, doing things like that. I mean, like I said, you have to really have love, show love, have respect. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into a healthy marriage for sure, and it's not just love.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's see. You should have everything in common. No.
Well, hey, what's the thing? Opposite attract. That's a big thing that they've always said. And I think the longer you're with somebody, you'll
start to like similar things.
You'll get a lot of the shared things you like.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of couples that are different, and and you should be. Like everybody's unique. You can't.
Like you see some couples and you're like, they are like total opposite for each other, but man, they must work, but then you look at us, we're like, we click, you know, you know, it's funny how you see people and they're like, like a lot of our friends, I guess when you've been around so long, you're like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, y'all are compatible. I don't know.
Yeah, but like I said, I think the opposite attract do. Now that I mean, always opposites work out in the
Yeah.
long haul, but you should have shared interest.
Yeah.
You should do
Several
stuff.
areas of
You should do stuff together as a couple that you both enjoy and things like that.
Yeah.
It would be like it'd be different. Like, oh, I was always on guys' night. You were going girls' nights all the time, and we didn't do stuff
Yeah.
together. Because you got to be. At the end of the day, you need to be taking care of your spouse.
Yeah. So it just says different hobbies, interests, and personalities can actually make a difference richer if you respect each other's differences.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So let's see. So there's just a couple more. Keeping score keeps things fair. I mean,
No.
That
goes back to the other one. I don't think
I
you.
know.
Well, I did this, so you need to do that.
Yeah, we don't do that though.
No.
Yeah. I know
don't,
there's probably people that do
Because
that.
we had to keep score, I would be way in the negative versus all the stuff that Kiki does. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's true. I mean, like I said, I do a lot. I provide and cook and do things for the family, but Crystal keeps the house in order, keeps up with the kids' school. There's a lot of things she does that I think as a guy, I'm not wired for that. She is into that, which is great. So I let her handle that.
Yeah.
And I trust that she's doing her part, so.
Yeah, so it's just constantly tracking who did more chores or made more sacrifices can create resentment. Talking openly about expectations tend to be more productive. Yep. Okay, then here's one last one. Once the honeymoon phase ends, romance is over. False.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I
Yeah.
think you, as you get older, especially like once you have kids, like when you have kids, like I seen you in a different light when you're pregnant, and then when you had kids, and as
Yeah.
you get older and mature, and you've aged well,
Yeah.
so I think that obviously things change, but like it's for the better. Like your love always continue. Like
Yeah.
I love you just as much as before
Mm-hmm.
now, and it gets stronger. I feel that's the way how our relationship is. I feel like it's gotten better and better over the years.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've gotten closer versus straying away.
Mm-hmm.
Because we work at it and we're intentional at having a good relationship, both coming from divorced homes.
Yeah.
We seen what that did to us. Like I don't feel like I have any trauma from that.
Yeah.
But my parents divorced when I was 5. So I was young.
And so we didn't know anything. Same thing that age. Like,
Yeah.
you don't remember that, so like we grew up with just a single mom, so that's all we ever known,
Yeah.
And we've talked about before, like our grandparents raised us, and like so we never knew what it was like to have a dad. Then we have kids, and to see my kids love their daddy. Like it's hard to see that because I don't know what that love is, even though I know how much I love our kids. It's the same. That's same much how much.
So what does it say?
It says romance often changes over time. Small, consistent acts of love can be just as meaningful as a grand gesture. Small acts of love. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think a lot of it, when you're first getting together, there's a lot of fun. You're figuring each other out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hormones, young hormones and lust, things like that. And then, we were together almost 6 years before we got married. So it wasn't like we met each other and got married right away. And then, so we were together, spent a good time, just us dating, married for a couple years, 3 years or so before we had our first kid too. So we had a good run of just me and you doing things that we really enjoyed before kids.
Yeah, we were always this is like TMI. We were always in the house naked. Remember?
Oh,
in the
dude,
apartment.
yeah. When kids move out, I'm doing it again.
We were never dressed. We watched TV on the couch naked. Remember that?
I mean, that's what you do.
We would shower together, and everybody laughed because we're in an apartment. Because we say we're saving water.
Yeah, our friends would give us hell about showering together. But hey, dude.
Yeah.
We were
We're young.
We were young.
Yeah,
Take
it's funny.
advantage of it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Now it's like we try to sit in the same tub together. I'm like, your legs are too long.
Yeah, I know. I still would if Crystal let me, but she doesn't.
We need a bigger tub. You need a bigger tub. Yeah.
We used to shower in a smaller tub than that.
I know, that's true. That's right.
But yeah, no, those are good. Like I said, those are all I feel like I had answers I think those are easily busted myths about marriage.
Mm-hmm.
It does take a lot of work. And like I said, hey, as we get older, our kids get older, they're out and about doing more. So if you and your spouse aren't close and making that time and like enjoying your time together, once the kids are gone, I mean, like we talked about that before, you've seen that during COVID, couples that were always like, maybe one was always traveling or whatever, and everybody was forced to kind of be home again. You've seen a lot of broken marriages over that time because people just, they were just kind of roommates and doing their own thing, and then they're kind of forced to be around each other. They realized they were not compatible anymore.
Yeah, I was sitting like off the camera.
So I think, with the kids getting older to a point to where they'll be going to college soon, moving out, you need to make sure your relationship's right, because these date nights, things we do all the time now, is going to be the norm, to where you're like,
because it's like, who wants to cook for two?
You're missing your kids and all things like that. It's like, it's just crazy to think about. It'll be a tough time without, with a quieter home. But like I said, it's, we have a good time together and like doing things together and going out and spending time. So I think we'll be just as healthy and strong as a relationship when that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I guess that's a wrap on episode 129.
All right. Well, Kiki busted some myths tonight about marriage.
That's right. Hopefully y'all took some note.
Yeah, hey, like I said, we get a lot of comments on YouTube, which we appreciate. We read them all. So
and I crack up.
So make sure to leave some comments on this. And if you haven't yet, go subscribe. Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Prime, wherever you listen to your podcast. Make sure you subscribe, share it with friends, like it, comment, give us reviews. Anything you can do, we appreciate it. You can call our number, 832-510-9643. Leave a message, send us a text, anything you got.
Want to hear it?
Yeah, if you're leaving a message on YouTube, do me a favor. Go send us a message or something on there about whatever. Anything you want us to talk about. Shout out. We'll give you a shout out on the podcast. But like I said, we appreciate y'all listening each week.
Yes, we do. Thank you.
We really enjoy our time doing this. We're glad some people listen. Like I said, man,
we have some like faithful people that have been listening to it every week from the beginning.
Yeah. Shout out.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. Like I said,
awesome.
we're not doing this to make money. It's just more thing that we like to do. We enjoy it. It's a good time for us to sit down and talk. I feel like this was some good topics for us to kind of talk about as well. But until then, we'll catch y'all
next week.
Peace.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of Happily Ever Banter, a Mills House Media production with Uncle Dale and Kiki. If you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Once again, thanks for listening, and we hope you'll join us on the next episode of Happily Ever Banter. Until then.